Hello, good morning everyone. I'm Dr. Madhuri Chatterjee from English Department, BBT Government College, Chimanpura. And after a lot of grammar, we again move to something interesting text, and most of you might be familiar or should be familiar with a name who has been in India and has been and still alive, staying in Missouri. And he has written a lot of children's stories, I think, and uh, fortunately, and they are very simple, very easy to understand, and I would suggest that all of you should buy some of his short stories and read. Now, here in this syllabus, you have a short story of this man, Ruskin Bond, and the title of the story or the name of the story is Night Train at Deoli. Now, this is a story which will uh, you will really enjoy, because it's something which is perhaps uh, of a character who is of your age group. He's a young boy, and he stays with his parents and grandmom, with his parents, and he goes to Dehradun to visit his grandmother, and that happens during the vacation times. And what is the mode of transport he takes? He takes a train, and he goes by train to Dehradun. And there is a small little station called Deoli. I mean, now of course the train stops more there, but when the story was written way back, some 30, 40 years back, this was a very small station, the Deoli station, and the train stops barely for 2 minutes. Now, this boy who has been traveling by train, he, as the train is moving, is looking in all directions. The train stops. People feel like buying things and all that. So the train stops at this for 2 minutes, and there he comes across and um, a girl who is selling something on the platform. But being in an impressionable age, and you are all adolescent and growing up years and all that, you feel very strongly for the person of the opposite sex. So this boy also almost takes a liking for the girl who is selling some baskets on the railway platform. Okay. Now I will try and I've written the introduction. The Night Train at Deoli is a short story by Ruskin Bond. It narrates the story of a short meeting that takes place between an 18-year-old college student. So the character is basically the boys your age group, traveling by train, and a young girl selling baskets on a railway platform. He meets the girl only twice during his travels. He understands that the girl had stolen his heart. Now, stolen his heart, what he wants to say is that you start feeling that there is a kind of mutual attraction, because the girl had given something, or the girl had given you a look, or the girl had given you a thing, or so all these hormonal impulses start happening inside you. And this girl is a boy, he's an 18-year-old student. He's traveling to Dehradun every summer. He prefers to travel by the overnight train. Early in the morning, the train stops in the small village of Deoli. The student does not understand why the train had to stop there, as no one either got on or off the train at the station. On one such trip, the student notices a pale girl selling cane baskets on the platform. Pale is a very normal, pale looking girl is selling those cane baskets. She appears to be very poor, but moves with grace and dignity. Her shiny black hair and dark troubled eyes attracts the boy, the author. The girl offers to sell baskets to him. He initially refuses to buy, and later, when he insists, happens to buy one with a little hesitation, daring not to touch her fingers. Both of them just look at each other for quite some time without speaking a word. It seems to form a bond between them. Bond is a kind of a mutual liking, or a friendship, whatever you call it, a bond between them. And within that 2 minutes, so much things happen, and the train again starts moving. And he asks whether she would be there on his return journey, because he would be obviously coming back from Dehradun in a month or two. So he feels that he would be meeting the girl there, though she says something he's unable to hear because of the train's noise. So I just, I would not be telling you the whole story in one go. This is the first encounter between the boy and the girl, and this is a very fascinating story of teen for the teenagers. and how they feel about it, and how small little things leave such a big imprint on the mind, and that stays with you for years and years. So this is the story. Read it, and I would follow in the next lecture the remaining part of the story. Thank you so much.